Winning a fight or a karate contest is not the ultimate objective of traditional karate. It is just a part of karate's training and a means for the karate practitioner to test his or her ability during combat with opponents under traditional karate competition rules. In today's world, karate is considered an art form, a sport, and at the same time a proven method of self-defense. Although many karate schools practice with weapons, the core of traditional karate uses only the human body as a weapon for offense and self-defense. The word karate itself means empty hand. Kikin Funakoshi interpreted the word empty, kara, of karate to mean to purge oneself of selfish and evil thoughts, for only with a clear mind and conscience can the practitioner understand the knowledge which he receives. At the same time, Kikin Funakoshi believed that one should be inwardly humble and outwardly gentle. Only by behaving humbly can one be open to karate's many lessons. This is done by listening and being receptive to criticism. Kikin Funakoshi considered courtesy in karate training to be of its most importance. The purpose of traditional karate is to develop a well-balanced mind, body, and spirit through hard daily training. Traditional karate also shares the ultimate aim of Budo, which is to cultivate a great human character, as Kikin Funakoshi mentions. The ultimate aim of karate lies not in victory or defeat, but in the perfection of character of its participants. The physical and mental skills that you learn in traditional karate as a student are the same skills that help carry you over into your daily life and help build your character as a good human being. Some of the character building values found in karate are respect, confidence, goal setting, patience, self-discipline, perseverance, and self-control. You cannot truly have great strength without strength of character. For example, somebody with very good martial arts skills but bad character would be extremely undesirable. At the same time, a very spiritual person with good character but without physical strength might have a hard time defending themselves in a real-life situation. Traditional karate places emphasis on self-development. Modern Japanese style training emphasizes philosophical elements incorporated into a proper attitude such as perseverance, fearlessness, virtue, and leadership skills. On the other hand, sports karate places emphasis on exercise and competition. In the beginning, karate was not used for sport. There was no sport karate. In the early days, karate was used for self-defense and real-life combat situations. For that, let us look a little bit into the history and roots of traditional karate. And we all know that due to all the secrecy surrounding the art and the lack of written records, the precise history of traditional karate is very hard to verify. We know that the martial arts of Okinawa and Japan were influenced by various influences from China, and it is also known that at least one influence on Chinese martial arts came from India. In Okinawa, the Chinese Kempo was combined with the native style of fighting to develop Okinawate, later known as karate. One of an important factor in the development of Okinawate was the arrival around 1477 of repressive kings and rulers. Between 1477 and 1526, Okinawa Ryukyu Kingdom was ruled by King Shoshin, who banned the carrying of swords in public and consolidated the storage of weapons for the royal court in warehouses to be used only for official purposes to defend the country. The strategy of restricting the carrying of personal weapons, such as swords, was one of the steps to reduce Aji power. This edict precedes the sword edicts of Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1588 in Japan. It is said that as a result, during this time, policemen and others developed techniques to use common articles as weapons, such as sickles, farming tools, wooden staffs, and so on. The development of these weapons are referred today as kobudo. The unarmed martial arts of Okinawa, which are now known as karate, also began to cultivate more vigorously. Then, in 1609, the Satsuma clan of Kyushu, Japan, invaded and seized control of Ryukyu. The clan held power over the Ryukyuan kings over 270 years. When the Satsuma took power, they prohibited the practice of all martial arts by the Okinawans. Because of this, the various schools practiced fighting skills in secret, so as not to be seen by the rulers of the time. Okinawa became shrouded in secrecy again during the Satsuma occupation. Up to the end of the 19th century, karate has been transmitted as a secret fighting method that could be used in the place of weapons. If we fast forward, we find one of the original karate masters of Okinawa, Matsumura Sokon, a shurite master, first to introduce the principles of Satsuma's swordsmanship school, Jigen-ryu, into Ryu Kobujutsu, which is the Ryukyuan traditional martial arts. He is credited with creating the foundation for the Bojutsu of Tsuken and passing on Jigen-ryu to some of his students, including Anko Asato. Anko Asato became a Ryukyuan master of karate and was also skilled at riding horses, Jigen-ryu, kendo, swordsmanship, archery, and an exceptional scholar. And let's not forget Anko Itotsu, another one of Matsumura Sokon's students, who himself became a shurite master. Anko Itotsu served as a secretary to the last king of the Ryukyu kingdom, until Japan abolished the Okinawa-based native monarchy in 1879, and in 1901 was instrumental in getting karate introduced into Okinawa schools. In 1905, Anko Itotsu was a part-time teacher of Tote at Okinawa's first junior prefectural high school. It was here that he developed the systematic method of teaching karate techniques that are still in practice today. The traits and skills of fighting in kata were then passed on by these two masters to Gikin Funakoshi, who is considered to be the father of modern karate. Gikin Funakoshi ventured to mainland Japan in 1917 and then again in 1922, and introduced karate to Japan and changed it into an art form than just a merely method of fighting. He emphasized the karate spiritual aspect for control of one's physical and emotional abilities. Gikin Funakoshi showed us that karate's ultimate meaning is the perfection of one's character through vigorous and hard training. Then, on May 27, 1949, some of Gikin Funakoshi's senior students, including Isao Obata, Masatoshi Nakayama, and Hidetaka Nishiyama, formed a karate organization dedicated to research, promotion, events, management, and education. It was the JKA, Japan Karate Association. Funakoshi, then around 80 years old, held the position equivalent to the chief instructor, with Nakayama himself as the chief instructor also. By 1955, the first headquarters dojo had been built at Yotsuya in Tokyo, Japan. In 1956, the JKA set up the first ever karate specialist instructor intern training program at the headquarters dojo. It is through this program that the JKA has built up its unique team of distinguished karate instructors. The Japan Karate Association was formed to further the study and practice of karate-do. Since then, traditional karate schools were formed based on the original Okinawan teaching methods, and traditional karate spread all over the globe by direct and indirect students of Master Gikin Funakoshi and the founders of other karate schools. All of the traditional karate schools, no matter what style, emphasize the development of good character in a human being. A good, strong character that lasts throughout a lifetime takes patience to develop, just like building muscles with strength training. When you attend classes regularly in a traditional karate school, you will notice and see improvements in your physical and mental abilities. Besides improving your physical and mental traits through traditional karate training, one of the most valuable things that comes out of your daily karate training is character development. Patience, humility, persistence, respect, confidence, and self-discipline. If you are still here with me, arigato. Hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to hear about your character building journey through karate training in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next video. Arigato. It's hot here. Us.